Hello everybody, my name is Andrew Johnson, and I'm going to take you through some of the lessons I have learned from our diagnostic project in organizational development. Throughout this presentation, there are three main points I want to touch on about what I learned from organizational change throughout the diagnostic project. The first point is employees may be resistant to change. The second is the importance of accurate data. And finally, the third point is the challenge to actually implementing change. For my first point, I'm going to speak about employees who may be resistant to change. You can often find that employees may be skeptical about change and also speaking with an organizational development consultant. Employees may be skeptical about change because a foreign person, this consultant, when he walks into the room, he may ask to interview you, and he will ask questions about your job, your manager, your employees, ask about problems. And if you're not comfortable with this individual, you may be hesitant to give them accurate answers which may help them implement change and do their job. So segueing to my next point is, there may be problems, but employees want to maintain the status quo. There might be small problems with your middle manager or controls within your job function, but employees are resistant to change and they feel change may be more than dealing with their current problems. So they just want to stay the path and be resistant to this change. This brings me to my second point, the importance of accurate data. In today's modern environment, businesses of all sizes rely on data. It is critical for these businesses when making key strategic decisions and knowing if there's a problem to implement change. The ability and techniques to retrieve all the necessary information is so critical. It is up to the OD consultant to learn, build trust, and gather the necessary information to truly find the root cause of any problem going on within an organization. If they cannot find all of the right information, the chances of implementing successful change start to narrow. Moving on to my third point. Organizations who use performance measures and analyze their data may realize to implement change sooner. If an organization is using a lot of quantitative measures and continually reviews how an employee is doing based on metrics they have implemented within their organization, they may realize a problem sooner than an organization who doesn't. So the importance of having accurate data, reviewing it, and the ability to extract it is critical for change within today's environment. Bringing me to my third topic, the challenges to implement change. An OD consultant will have an uphill battle to implement change within an organization of any size. So for the first point, people may see the need for change, but do not want to be the ones to implement it. There may be problems within the workforce. There may be problems within a certain job role, and employees may notice this. However, they do not want to be the group of people to get on the saddle and implement this change. They would rather sit back and maybe deal with the problems a little bit longer and wait for a new group to deal with change and prolong the implementation of it. Next, the ability to have senior leadership to support the change. Senior leadership can often be distance from the problems going on within an organization. If there are problems going on within an entry-level role, senior leadership may have a hard time supporting this or being able to see the true root cause of the problem, thus leading them to have a poor ability to support the proposed change within the organization. And finally, proper planning and execution. It's critical for an organization and an OD consultant to properly plan and implement a strategy which will work for the organization. However, I can often see that executing this challenge through over time can be a problem for an organization because everyone gets caught up in their day-to-day work schedule. It's going to be hard to add this into the mix to continually have this in the back of your mind to implement each and every day. Finally, for my conclusion, I just want to touch on 2 quick points. Change is necessary within any organization. Whether the organization is small or large, within today's rapid business environment, change will become necessary at multiple points in time. And second, facts, data, and substance are needed for change. In today's world, people want to be able to see facts and accurate data which support the need for change. This is just critical to have the buy-in of employees and senior leadership within an organization. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.